What's the best album of 20?
Shit, 2017's been like the best album of the year. Actually,
Dropped.
you just reminded me that
What?
Ross had the best album of the year. 100.
I like 40. I like 444 a lot.
I did too. I don't.
Wasn't the best album of the year, but he dropped a real good album this year. Meek Mill didn't Meek Mill drop this year?
Yeah, Meek's album was dope. I fuck with Wins and Losses heavy.
I think Ross got the best album though. I wouldn't argue with Ross having the best album.
It took me a second to like remember that, but like the more I remember that album, is like I think that took its place as my favorite Ross album.
So who controlled the year?
I don't know if anyone did outside of like. I think the big guys were still like the big guy. You know, no, okay. So actually, let me take that back. I know exactly who controlled the year, and I hate the hell out of it. But you have to give it.
I don't know if we could. I don't know. It depends because if they only got one song, I can't roll.
But you have to give it to the Mumbles Collective.
To the well, I guess shit. Who would it be? Migos?
Not even. I put Migos in a different group. But like just the collective, like Yachty gotta be on there, Uzi gotta be on there, this nigga Lil Pump gotta be on, fucking Lil Peep, just R.I.P. But like it's so.
Before I give it to the mumble niggas, I'm giving it to Cardi B. So she had that. She damn near had the song of the year. Cardi B definitely had the song of the summer.
She did. I don't know if anyone though, like I agree with you. I'm like, I can't give it to one song, but I'm like, I think Yachty was the only one of the niggas that, or Yachty and Uzi were the ones that dropped the full album. But Mumble niggas ran 2017.
I'm gonna just say fucking 21 Savage because he got Amber Rose. 21.
Like,
he got Amber Rose, so he won the year. It's Amber Rose, so I don't know how much stock I'm putting into that, but she bad.
Like, I'm just too, like, I don't know who won.
Fucking Rob Kardashian had a baby and got fucking left and trapped.
Like,
all in the same year.
Yeah, no, I can't think of anyone who had like a dominant year. See, this is actually a really good reason why Mumble niggas suck. Like, they ran the year. They controlled the culture.
And y'all cannot all the niggas. They all make different songs, and you don't know who is who.
Like, they controlled the fucking. Like, they controlled it. And it fucking sucked. Like, I'm actually thinking about it, and I'm even more upset that... Oh, KD and Cousins were both ejected. Damn. KD, that's 2 in 3 games, bro. You better chill the fuck out. You gonna get yourself a reputation, nigga. Like, yeah, no, like, they had the sound. I mean, I guess you could give it to Migos if we derive everyone's sound from them. And you know what sucks? That's in a year. Oh gosh. Oh, this is.
Bougie dropped this year, didn't it?
No, that was 2016.
That was 2016.
Yeah. You know what sucks? Is like, and this is I'm about to sound real Joe Budden on this. This is a terrible year for hip hop. Like, this is an awful year. The sound more than anything. Drake dropped this year. Cole dropped this year. Kendrick dropped this year. Ross dropped this year. Jay dropped this year.
Well, but I mean, what do you mean at the forefront? Like, as far as what goes, radio?
I think they were more relevant this year. And I'm not saying that as someone who's like, I'm trying to like defend them.
Relevant too. See, because but my thing is like, you got, when it comes to like streaming and social media, those are all the kids. So, I mean, it's like the grown ups ain't really doing all the shit that the kids are doing.
They're not. But who?
I mean, you said who what?
I'm really like, I'm trying to think about it. I'm like, and I don't know. Excuse me. I don't know if it's just because like everybody dropped so early in the year. Like we already had Drake, Kendrick, and Cole by March. Like it was crazy, and I don't know, just because we had them in the first 3 months, that the last 9 months have just been dominated by bullshit. But like my thing is, I don't think
I ain't
these
gonna even
niggas.
say that because it's like you. I mean, what all jumped in the last 9 months? In the last 9 months, I think we got Ross over the summer. We got Jay-Z
No, Ross was
over the
early
summer.
too. Ross was like February, March too. Ross shit dropped real early. Jay was over the summer.
We definitely just got Friday on Elm Street to end the year.
And that was dope. But when you're like November, December, you're kind of like pushed into the next year. And it's not even saying that like dope shit didn't drop this year. Like I think the best mixtape to drop this year was that Bar Exam 4 that Royce did. That shit is insane.
Yeah, that shit is hard. That shit. Shout out to Royce.
And if you like if you like a nigga who can rap, that nigga is definitely an alien because humans can't do that. Like that's the thing is like it's not even that dope shit didn't drop. It's just, do you think these niggas like Pump, Yachty, Uzi, 21, like do you think they're as big if you throw them back 4 or 5 years? Like when Wayne was killing shit, when 50 was killing shit.
Yeah, Big Sean dropped this year. Meek dropped this year.
Yeah, everybody did. Like, but it was like
dropped this year.
But them niggas still like they was the sound. Shit, you can make the case Post Malone had the best year.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't even know any Post Malone songs besides White Iverson. I'm not saying that on like no funny shit or nothing like that, but like that's what, like, not saying that I haven't heard anything his, but if it was his, I didn't know it was his. Like that's the only one that I know for sure is his is White Iverson.
Yeah, no, White Iverson. Right now, he's got the #1 song, Rockstar. Even though niggas is really only listening to that for 21. But like,
I don't even know if I've heard that. So I don't listen to the radio though.
I watch streaming numbers, and I think I'm really curious like who's trending and shit, especially like since we decided to do this like a couple weeks ago. I've been trying to at least like stay.
Dropped 2 albums this year. One of them a rap
album. Yeah.
So Jay-Z dropped in. Jay-Z dropped in June. 2 Chainz dropped in June. Big Crit dropped in October.
Hey, shout out to Crit. Crit had a dope album. Crit had a dope ass album. Now that'll never get rap of the year and shit, but like Big Crit can rap his ass off. That nigga's dope. That album is dope. Like that double and like shout out to Big Crit. That was a dope ass project. That's just a dope ass dude.
Time of the year. Let's see. Meek Mill dropped in July. Yeah, Rick Ross dropped. Big Sean dropped in February. Yo, man, 21 dropped in July. Wale dropped in May.
Wait, don't say my mans. Hold up. You was the one who just said you fuck with that nigga, like.
No, I ain't say music-wise. I'm just saying he's smashing Hammer Rose. Jaden Smith dropped in November. I don't know. I've been hearing a lot of good shit about that album. I haven't got a chance to listen to it yet.
The Jaden Smith project?
Yeah, that's Sire. I've heard great reviews about that album. Logic dropped this year. DJ Khaled dropped it. Logic dropped in May. DJ Khaled dropped in June.
Logic's album is that's the worst Logic project, and I fuck with Logic, but that's the worst Logic project by far. And any nigga that
shit where he was talking about being biracial the whole time, wasn't it?
Yeah, and everybody hypes that up because of the Suicide Hotline song, which I defend that song. I think it's a dope song. I think it's great that it is a song. Once again, kind of going back to the Lucas point, is dope that like we can have these conversations and someone can put it out there, but like that's just some shit that you should already know, in my opinion. And it's just not a good project. Has one dope song, the rest all sound the same. I'll give it 2 dope songs, right? Like you can pick 1-800 whatever the fuck the number is, and then you can pick one of the other 10 songs and be like that was dope, but the rest all sound like it. Like, so you got 2 songs off that project. Khaled's album was good, not great, in my opinion. Like I liked it. Wild Thoughts might be the song of the year though. I'll give him that. Cause Rihanna was on that. Bryson killed that shit. What else? Yeah, now that might be. Ooh, that's actually a good choice. That's actually like a good call. Like Wild Thoughts might be the hits. No. Does Bodak Yellow have to be the number 1 song? Like, I don't know if we can argue that one. Like,
it'll be hard to argue. Like, why KD was about to snuff Boogie?
KD out here trying to act like he's so damn hard, yo. Like, my man's just tripping.
Like KD and Draymond was gonna jump him. Last time they played, Draymond was in his grill. They was gonna jump. Look, wasn't nobody gonna help. The only person that was gonna help was Rondo, and Iggy was gonna sneak him from behind.
You know what I'm so heated about, yo? So the Pelicans are the best second scoring half team in the league, except when they play the fucking Warriors. Because they've had a lead going into the second half in every game against the Warriors, and they was up 20 tonight going into the second half. Like, the Warriors, and
how many games you got the Pelicans winning there?
I think they get to 48, 49. I think that's... And yeah.
No, I'm talking about in the series when they play the Warriors in the playoffs. 7. You got Pelicans in 7.
Well, so can I make this case, and I think this is the best case to be made for them. They've played 3 games against the Warriors. They've had huge leads in all 3 games. Anthony Davis has missed 2 of those games. So I'm basing my case off the fact that they can build up leads, they can play with them, and that's without their best player. Who, and no disrespect to niggas like Dante Cunningham and fucking Alexis Ajinça, but Anthony Davis is a few points better than them.
No disrespect is what niggas say before they disrespect you.
I'm just saying, no disrespect to them niggas, but Anthony Davis is a few points better than both of y'all put together, combined, times like fucking 100. Like, it's just like I'm just being like I'm being honest though. Like if you were to lose, like you'd feel real good about a game, right? Where like your team loses to the Warriors, but it's like by 4 points, and your all NBA player is just not there. Like you feel good about that. You're like, all right, cool. Like if he was there, it's a wrap. And so, like, to have a 20-point lead, and it's like when you go cold, well, when they go cold, they just go Davis, Cousins, ISO, pick and roll, which is still fucking crazy to me that they have 4 or 5 pick and rolls and act like that shit's normal. But, you know, it's like when you can't do that when Davis is out. And so, like, Cousins got cold in the second half. As soon as Cousins went to the bench in the third quarter, it was a wrap. It was a fucking wrap. I mean, niggas started just fucking... And Cousins got ejected. So it's like, and what quarter was he ejected in? It was fucking, let me look at this, because it wasn't even, like, super late in the game. So, like, you playing basically without Cousins and Davis.
Yeah, yo.
So it's like,
So is that...
Like, if fucking Le'Veon Bell's a monster. With like, I just like I've said, I've made the case. I don't even care what their record is. When the Pelicans are playing well, I think there's only like 3 or 4 teams better than them. Like, their ceiling is that high. because nobody has what they have. Like everybody else has shooters. The only other team you could say no one has what they have undoubtedly is the Cavs because no one's got LeBron. But it's like, and even as great as the Warriors
got Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, and Klay Thompson.
And I get that.
The best shooters in the NBA.
And I get that. But even with that, Houston has shooters, Cleveland has shooters. Like, and I get, like, obviously their Golden State shooters are better than everybody, which is why they're the best team in the league. I'm not denying that. But the difference being, it's like, you can have shooters. No one has Davis and Cousins. And especially two of them.
Listen, I asked Chuck, you still can't win a championship shooting.
Chuck gonna die on that principle. Chuck is going to die on that principle.
He don't care if the Warriors got 2 and 3 years.
Chuck is going to die. Look, Steph Curry can win 7 titles, and Chuck gonna be like, "Hey, you really can't win shooting jump shots."
He gonna make an exception. He gonna say unless it's Steph Curry.
Yeah, like, and to be honest, like that's, and I think that actually is a fair assumption because I don't think. I get mad when I see all these teams like copying the Warriors or copying what the Bulls did or copying the Lakers. Like, sometimes teams just have better niggas than you, and you're not going to do what they do. Like, it's a very fair point to be like, yeah, you can't win a championship shooting unless you got Steph Curry. Like, he's just that special. Really, unless you got Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and then you add Durant. Like, there's a reason why they can do it, and 29 other teams can't. It's like, you know, when they sit there and try to say it's like, oh well, you know, you gotta play defense to win a championship, and I'm like, nigga, that fucking Sixers team that won that bitch with fucking Dr. J and who we had Moses Malone, like them niggas didn't play a whole lot of defense. But tell me, who the fuck was stopping them from dropping 120 a night? Fucking nobody. So it's like it's fine. It's fine to have like parameters about you. Think like, okay, good teams play defense, or good teams have star players, or good teams do this. When in the reality is, it's like, if your players can't do it, why the fuck are you trying? Like, to me at least, that's always made the most sense.
I am with you.
But like,
where we at on time?
We got about like 4 or 5 more minutes on this before I want to end it. And this, if you're watching this on YouTube, obviously this will end up coming out in like 3 parts because my shit cut out. So the first part's like 45 minutes, second part's like 20 something. This one will also be like 25. Appreciate anybody that's watching this on YouTube, watching this after the fact on Twitch. I'm not expecting to get like mad people on Twitch as far as like during the stream yet. We still new with this. But this has been a lot of fun. We still going to continue doing this. You got anything, like any last minute topics you want to get out for the day?
I don't think I got no more. What's up?
Where? And I think this song is crazy only because it came up in my. There's times where if I can't really think of what I want to listen to, I'll let the YouTube mix option and just plays a bunch of shit I've listened to on YouTube before. And Forever came on. I think that song is at least in the conversation of classic worthy. If you think of how dope between how often do you get those 4 caliber niggas to get on the same song, and to get as good of verses where I could make a case I think honestly Drake had the weakest verse, and Drake's verse was dope. I'm like, as I was trying to rank it, I'm like, I think I go Wayne 1, M2, Ye 3, Drake 4. And like
that sound about right. I would definitely have to listen to it again to be sure.
But like and what was crazy about it, if you just look at the video, the amount of, and I don't know how they'll do like,
because I can kind of remember Kanye's verse. I think I can remember parts of his verse. I can't remember the rest of their verses though. I can remember M's verse. I can't really remember Wayne's verse.
Wayne killed that shit.
Kanye verse.
Bueller.
Offspring.
Yeah, like.
The gang, y'all, you can call it statutory when a nigga build statues of me. Oh, money. Benjamin Button. Oh, Kanye's passed.
Yeah, no, like.
Kanye. He said, oh, money. Benjamin Button. What? No.
Like, like that shit was.
Y'all think I ran the world like Michelle's husband. You think the niggas know me when they really doesn't? Like they was down for the
We know you fucking wasn't.
Such a fucking loser. Dang,
You went in with a class, Bueller.
I checked my fanny packs just to get the Grammy back. She had the bag. Oh man, he's fast.
Like that shit is
You
dope.
gotta listen to that shit.
Yeah, like, and like I'm willing to say, like that's a classic. Like that's a classic song. The amount of like wordplay skill and style that was in that song, and the degree of artist, like that shit is ridiculous. Like,
yeah, that's definitely. I'm thinking that's a classic song.
Like, and what's even dope about it is if they was really all on the set for the video, and I don't even know how the fuck they did the video. I don't know the parameters of it. In the back of the video,
I'm pretty sure it was. I'm thinking back then that's when niggas was still like recording shit in the same studio.
But you got to think, but even when they were doing like the music video for it, Slaughterhouse is in the background. Like you just got M there, and it's like Joe behind him, Royce behind him, Joel behind him, and it's just like, nigga, like how much? I mean, like the amount of like dope ass niggas in like one area.
Just had them niggas on the remake.
No, and that was gonna be my next point.
I should have put House Gang on the remake. Just let them body that shit.
Is that song as good as or better than like what's your favorite Slaughterhouse song? Cause
you said is it what? I mean, I think. Wait, ask the question again first before I answer it.
Okay, so Take Forever, right? Is that better than any Slaughterhouse song they've done together? Because I think talent
bar wise, no.
Oh, I think that's tough. I don't think
bar wise, no. Bar wise, I'm putting truth up against anything.
And Truth the Truth is my shit. Like I'm just and I'm gonna say this and like we can't play it on here, but I'm like, if Forever is that shit is hard. Like, and I mean not just like I said, Drake's verse was dope as fuck. Like Drake's verse is like Grammy shit, and he got bodied on it. Like, and I don't know. Like and I fucked with Slaughterhouse heavy. I fucked with all four of them niggas heavy. Like, but Forever might be better than any Slaughterhouse song.
I don't know, because I think I mean, Forever is my shit. I think like I don't think that the like even some of the dopest bars that I like, the shit that I'm thinking like is some crazy shit that Kanye spit is like in my head. I'm like, I don't know if I'm putting like too much of Kanye shit, you know. I wouldn't if I was to hear like Joe spit a Kanye verse or whatever, I might be like, that wasn't all that. Or if I was to hear Roy spit the verse that Kanye spit, it's not as dope. It's dope coming from Kanye, but you know when you know other niggas are more capable, I feel like it's a different story.
Okay, wouldn't it be fair though to say like I don't think a lot of niggas could what the fuck? Joyner Lucas did a Gucci Gang remix? Oh.
Yeah, I heard. I didn't listen to it yet, but I heard it was dope.
But I think part of the style, like the way that you can present it, like I don't think a lot of niggas could do this, like say the shit Wayne said, and it's like, and not even say that it's not like less dope.
No, Wayne's metaphors. Wayne is definitely like when it comes to just the metaphors. I do think Wayne is like in the class of his own.
I do too, but I think he gets away with because like his
option was this Kanye and fucking Truth the Truth and like the first bar.
Yeah.